card video for Create Smile Stamps, and today I'm using this adorable little stamp set called Served Up, which I really like. I love these hippos, they are so adorable. I'm going to use a whole bunch of the small accent stamps for this card. One of the papers that came in the kit that we hopped here last week just got me inspired to make this card, and I had so much fun. So I'm just stamping up all of the little things that I wanted to use, then I'm coloring them all. And my hippo I'm actually basing in a skin color in the E00 because I looked at images online for hippos and they actually do have like a pinkish skin, and I thought this was the easiest way to give that kind of a little bit of a skin color tone without making a pink hippo, because I wanted them to look sort of the same. And then I'm gonna layer the warm grays on top to kind of keep more of that pink glowing through. If I went for the colder grayish tones, I would have kind of removed some of the pink in the pinkish tone. And for the last details on my little hippo, I'm doing that little dotting technique, which is wonderful to work on small little critters. It gives it so cool effects. And with the W2, I'm actually doing some definition of his tummy also. So I'm basically not only dotting, I'm also doing a little bit more shadows to kind of build up the shapes in the character. For my pop of color, I'm using the lime green from the beach kit and the bright pink also from the beach kit. And if you haven't seen my video from my beach kit, I have it in a card here, and it's also linked at the end of this video. And for the ice creams and kind of coffee cups, I wanted to feel like we were on an ice cream party. I don't know, I felt like this, and also I love coffee, so I just needed coffee cups everywhere. I'm just using some very neutral colors, except for that bright pink pop, because I want to have the little hippo being the center of attention. And then I'm cutting the little hippo out with my scissors. This is EK Success scissors, and they're actually a little bit thinner than usual scissors, which makes fussy cutting a lot easier. Also, I always turn the paper and not the scissors. This actually gives you a much better cut. And I did cut all of these little things out too, but I'm not leaving that in. I'm gonna use this little banner. It's from the Tag Builder 5 set. I really love that set, from my favorite things. But I'm gonna cut it out in this Basil Bling cardstock. I have a couple of sheets laying around, and I thought this would be perfect for this pattern paper. I am going to do a sentiment on it, and because I want it to really pop, I'm gonna do a heat embossed in white. So first I'm using my EK Success powder tool to remove static and oil and such, and then I am using two stamp set, the birthday stamp set and the Served Up stamp set, and putting together You're Spectacular, because I know a bunch of people that really are spectacular. I'm inking those up in some Versamark ink, and then I'm using the Hero Art white embossing powder. I really like that because it's really crisp white. It embosses wonderfully. And then I'm just hitting that with my heat tool, with a really hot heat tool. And then the sentiment banner is done. Then I'm going to cut out this circular thing, and I want it to be in a specific place on my card. I'm going to do a 4-bar card. So I'm removing on the left side 1 1/4 inches, and then I'm going to remove on the bottom 3/4 inches, because then I will get that little circle placed where I want it. I'm cutting it down to be a quarter less on both sides of a 4-bar card, and I had to actually recut it because I calculated it wrong. And then I'm cutting the same bling paper in being 1/8 of an inch bigger, and then I finish off doing my 4-bar card, which is 4 7/8 by 7 and scored at 3.5, or at the 4-bar mark, as my nice little score tool says. I am putting my little background, the paper, which is basically the idea behind the card, onto that bling. And because I wanted more bling on my card, I went a little bit crazy. So I took my Wink of Stella clear glitter pen and I just painted all of the blue circles on the whole card. So not on the white, just on the blue circles. It took a little bit time, but it was worth it. And then I have a glittery background, which I thought also was a little bit cool. I'm gonna put some foam adhesives on the back side of all of my little details, including all of those teeny tiny little things. I'm just cutting it down into small pieces so they would fit on the back side of all of those. Then I'm carefully putting the hippo down. I have removed the stickiness from him, or the paper from the backside, but I haven't pushed him down, so I can still move him around a little, because I want him to kind of be grounded by the sentiment. So he's gonna stand on the sentiment that is his little ground. And then I'm gonna make these little things twirl. It's like it's a big whirlwind and they are blowing in the wind, sort of. When I kind of figured that out, I'm like, I have to do this. So it was a fun thing to play with, just making them look like they are flying away from him. And that circular pattern on the pattern paper just makes that effect even more. I used my tape runner to add that bit on the front side, and then I kind of figured out that I want to do something on the inside, and it's a little bit back heavy, and as you see, it just falls up all the time. So in the end, I just put a little acrylic block on the top so that it would stay folded or unfolded, and then I used some Tombow Monomulti to put down those little details. Those were the ones that was left that I didn't use for the whirlwind. It was an afterthought. I thought, yeah, but I need something on the inside. I use these little things. So I have 2 left now. But I used the same acrylic block to kind of push them down so they get glued down thoroughly. And that was the card for today. I hope you liked it. If you do, please thumbs it up and share it with your friends. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Down below you find all the details of the card and links to my blog. And here are 2 other videos that I have made with Create a Smile stamps. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!